Yes, guys, how's everyone doing? Welcome back to the Dugout Football Channel, where it is FA Cup quarter-finals weekend. Going to be very, very interesting. We have 8 teams left in the competition and 4 very, very interesting games. We have a South Coast derby and we have 3 all Premier League clashes as well. It's going to be very, very good. But before I start, please hit the like button, please hit the share button, and please hit that subscribe button as well. We're very close to 1.1k. Anything can help with the channel. So let's have a look at the fixtures. So we have a South Coast derby to begin with. It is Bournemouth against Southampton. Now, it has to be said that when Bournemouth beat Burnley 2-0 a couple of months ago, that was a very good result. It was a very good result for Jonathan Woodgate as Bournemouth manager. Since then, though, yes, they beat Swansea 3-0 last night, which was a very, very good result, but it hasn't been a good run for Bournemouth. It has seen them kind of, sort of slip away from the playoffs. They are back in the playoffs, though. So that is a good thing for sure. But Bournemouth will be looking to this is a very interesting game because Southampton. I mean, it's their second South Coast derby of the weekend. Their form has just gone downhill really quickly, hasn't it? Not great form at all, Southampton. So it's really, really difficult for me to say this, but I can't separate them. I really honestly can't. I can see this being one of the first ones to go to extra time. I don't think there's going to be much between the two sides. I think Bournemouth, I think they've beaten Southampton. Obviously, Southampton lost to Brighton. Brighton had never beaten Southampton before that weekend there. So chance for Bournemouth to have a wee upset there. I think that it will be Bournemouth 1, Southampton 1, and then after extra time, I'm going to go for Bournemouth to go through either in extra time or penalties. Southampton's penalty shootout record is not the best, but Southampton looking to get to their first semi-final since I think 2004. So big incentive for Southampton. But would they want survival in the Premier League than FA Cup semi-final? You'd obviously want an FA Cup semi-final. I think everyone would. But looking at that game, I think Southampton will definitely want to get out of this FA Cup. But I am going to go for a 1-1 draw. But it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one to call. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw between Bournemouth and Southampton. And the next game we have is Everton against Manchester City. Now, the big news for Everton is that Jordan Pickford is out for the next 3 England qualifiers, and he is out for this game against Manchester City. Now, look, Everton played very well against Manchester City a couple of months ago. They did lose. It was last month. They lost 3-1 in the end, but they did hold City to like a 1-1 very, very early on. That was a 1-1 half time, and then obviously City took advantage of that. But Everton, they are looking for their first trophy since 1995. I think every Everton fan will not want me to remind you of that, but the one thing I can say is that Everton, this is a very good chance of Everton to finally maybe get a trophy. I think they are a very, very good side. This game, though, it could be a little bit too far. Manchester City did beat Borussia Mönchengladbach last night, and they'll be looking ahead to the game against Everton as well. Another trip to Merseyside as well. So it's going to be a really tricky game. Can we see both teams rotating? I mean, you've got the international break coming up. I just don't see them. I just don't see any of these teams rotating, in all honesty. So that's one thing I can say. But this is a very interesting one. I think Manchester City will go to Everton though and win. unfortunately. I'd love that. I would love Everton to beat Manchester City. I think everyone would like to see Manchester City, lose out on a quadruple. But yeah, I just think Man City will be too strong for Everton. I am going to go for Everton 1, Manchester City 3. I think it'll be the same scoreline that happened in February. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win to Manchester City. And now we move on to the games on Sunday. And one of these ones is Chelsea against Sheffield United. Foregone conclusion, home banker? Well, we'll see what happens. Chelsea, as I've said, they are in action against Atletico Madrid this evening. So we'll see what happens with them against Atletico. Can they go through? Well, that's another matter, isn't it? Altogether. But, Thomas Tuchel, I think, he'll be wanting a trophy for Chelsea. Hasn't been the best, hasn't been a great season for Chelsea. But, they are in the top 4 at this moment in time. They did draw 0-0 against Leeds United, which was a bit of a surprise at the weekend. But, I think it'll be a very interesting game, this one. Sheffield United, they didn't really need an FA Cup semi-final. Yes, they are, quarter-final. They are in the quarter-finals. It's fantastic for Sheffield United to be in the quarter-finals. But Chris Wilder has got them there. So Paul Heckingbottom will be continuing in charge. They were very, very poor against Leicester City. There's no two doubts about that. They were very, very poor against Leicester City. 5-0 defeat it was as well. So it's difficult to not see past a Chelsea win. In all honesty, I am going to go for a Chelsea win. I think Chelsea will go through. Chelsea 3, Sheffield United 0. I'm going to go for it. I just don't think Sheffield United will pose much of a threat, and I think Chelsea will be able to rotate anyway. But I'm going to go for a 3-0 win to Chelsea. And the final cup game is my game of the week is Leicester City against Manchester United. Leicester City come off the back of a 5-0 win over Sheffield United. Very, very good performance from Leicester City, and that was a very, very good game, especially Kelechi Iheanacho, Jamie Vardy. Both of them were very, very good as well. So, you know what? I mean, Leicester City, Manchester United, it's going to be a very, very interesting cup tie. Manchester United are better away from home, you'd have to say. So, that will definitely put them in a bit of a balance. But they have AC Milan on Thursday as well. So, big games coming up thick and fast for Manchester United. But Manchester United have got a decent record against Leicester City. Leicester City, they haven't got a very good record against Manchester United, but it is a cup game. Anything can happen as well. So, how do I see this one going? I think it'll be tight. I think both sides will be, determined to, go on the attack. I think, Manchester United will be probably set up to counter-attack. So, it's going to be a very tricky game. It's going to be a very tricky one. Will we see Donny van de Beek? I mean, there's been rumours that, he could be leaving Manchester United. So, who knows? But I think this is another one that's going to go to extra time. I really do. I think Leicester City, Manchester United will go to extra time. I'm going to go Leicester City 1, Manchester United 1. And then after extra time, I'm going to go for Manchester United to go through after extra time or penalties. I do think Manchester United will go through in this one. So that is it. That is my FA Cup quarterfinals predictions done and dusted. As I've said, leave your predictions in the comment section down below. And we'll see what happens as well. But I will go for my predictions very, very quickly. So I'm saying Bournemouth 1, Southampton 1. And then, obviously, these results count as 90 minutes. So I'm going to go Bournemouth 1, Southampton 1. And then Bournemouth to go through in extra time or penalties. Everton 1, Manchester City 3. So Manchester City comfortably through in that one. Chelsea 3, Sheffield United 0. Chelsea safely through. And then Leicester City 1, Manchester United 1. And I'm going to go Manchester United to go through on penalties or extra time. So, yeah, that is my predictions. I'm sure you have your own. Should be a very, very interesting weekend as well with the FA Cup. Trip to Wembley on the cards for all these teams, and we'll see what happens. But until then, it's goodbye from me. If you do like the content, please hit the subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well, And yeah, we'll see what happens as well. And enjoy your FA Cup quarter-final weekend. Should be a good one. And I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye for now.